I remember buying a bunch of courses. I just wanted to learn as much as possible. And I saw that, wow, like you can really make a decent amount of money just running ads from Facebook and having some like random store up on Shopify. And so that was it. I got started back then. You could get like 50-cent cost per purchases. And you could have some crappy like ad with like a bunch of emojis saying 50% off. And even worse, like a really, really bad Shopify store with like a timer on it. And we'd make money. And so that was going well. It was going pretty decently. But, the thing that kind of irked me was that my customers weren't happy. When you're drop shipping from China, you're not getting your customer product anywhere close to within a week or 2 weeks. And so it just took really, really long to get the product over to the customer. And I was like, dude, there has to be a better way. So after doing some more research, I stumbled upon Amazon. And I was like, wow, like this is crazy, The only issue was like you got to buy product up front, at least with the business model I was going with, which is private label. And so I was like, man, I got to figure this out. I got to really figure this out. So I have like, a few $1,000s that I had saved up and made from drop shipping. And, the money that I had totally spent on stupid things because I was doing like 10 to 15 profit back in like 2015, 2016. But I go and I source this product, this phone grip. And, I tweak it around a little bit and I call it the iSling. And I order like thousands of units and I just start handing them out in my college. I went to the University of Massachusetts Amherst. And I just started handing them out to people saying, hey, would you buy this? Would you, do you want it? Is this interesting? And literally the first week I come across somebody and he goes, dude, like this is sick. Like I got a buddy, he has stores in over 2,500 locations across the United States and they sell cell phone accessories. I'm like, oh, cool. So literally within the first week I sell 10,000 units of this stuff. And that's really where I got my kickstart with private label was retail, interestingly enough.
Yeah.
And my product's on Amazon. I was sold the guru dream of, hey, just, freaking launch a product, throw it up on the platform, and you'll make money. And that was not true at all. So I literally go months and months selling like 1 unit a day. And it was like so honestly really, really disheartening.
Yeah.
So then I take my product, I sell it on Shopify, run ads to it through Shopify, but I fulfill it through Amazon. So that's going pretty well. And I'm still kind of annoyed. Like I'm like, dude, like, is there really no way for me to make Amazon work? And so I go out and I find some coaches, some mentors. I end up spending like $10,000 on like different people, some good, some bad. And then I stumble upon someone who really helps me just kill it. They teach me about ranking on Amazon. And I go from like 1 unit a week in sales. Oh man, I remember, it's crazy. Like it's really crazy. And then I go from 1 unit in sales to ranking number 2 under a product with $2 million in revenue per month. The pop socket. I get the Amazon's Choice badge and I start making $50,000 a month in revenue within a period of 6 weeks of implementing the stuff I learned. So yeah, man, it was game changing. Like I literally started just blowing. At that point, money kind of like I was probably like your age. I think I was like 19, 20 when this happened. So man, it like I wasn't prepared for it. I'm actually a really big believer that money should come slow, not fast, to most people because most people have no idea what it'll do to them. So I was like, I don't even know what to do, man. So I just started like, well, college became like the last priority on my list. I just started buying a lot of courses, getting more involved. I went to spring break and spent like $3,000-$4,000 in a week, like, like just going crazy, honestly. And I did end up putting that business almost at complete risk because I was being stupid. But it was an amazing experience. I was like, oh my God, like this is real. And it wasn't even that hard. It was just a knowledge gap. And that's where I started really investing heavily into coaches, mentors, people who knew more than I, because I realized that it's literally those tiny little knowledge gaps that are the difference between the millionaire and the 100 millionaire, or the person who's working a 9 to 5 to the person who's making $35K a month just chilling, So it really just that was huge. And so that was back like almost 5 years ago.